Today we're going to talk about a topic that's been going around quite a bit, and that has to do with energy harvesting. This is Leigh, and I'd like to welcome you to Alchemy, Intuitive Arts. I am your mystical tour guide to take you on a cosmic trip around the spiritual galaxy. So if that piques your interest, then punch your ticket and climb aboard. Do me a favor and smash the like button and subscribe to my channel and help me grow this community. Help me start the discussion. Today's topic has been somewhat of a trending topic. I know that I have spoke on this subject on and off in other videos, but I thought I would cover this again and maybe add a little more information to help you in your voyage through life to be aware of this situation and recognize when it could be happening around you. Energy harvesting is a situation that often occurs with people without their knowledge of what is going on. And there's a lot of people out there that are not plugged into spirituality or are not plugged into certain types of practices, and they may not recognize when somebody is coming around in their energy and they're coming exclusively to gather their energy, to harvest their energy, to siphon their energy. This is super important because there are some people who do this intentionally, and they do this in many relationships or in all of their relationships with people. Their intention is to go in and gather energy. And the whole concept about energy, as I talk about, is energy flows. Energy only changes form. Energy never disappears. So that means it can flow from you to me and me to you, and it can flow in various ways, have various benefits or not be beneficial depending on who it is affecting. Now, energy is a really valuable asset to have, and people that, my nose is itching, people that know about energy understand how valuable energy can be. Typically, energy is harvested in order to gain success in one way or the other. A person will go in and engage with somebody in various ways to collect their energy, to harvest it. You may be freely giving your energy to someone, meaning you don't expect anything in return, or you may be unwillingly giving your energy or unknowingly giving your energy to someone, meaning somebody is coming in and gathering your energy, potentially siphoning your energy without your approval, without your recognizing that it's occurring. It is done. Sometimes people will do it without being concerned for your welfare. They will use that energy to benefit them in some way, wanting to gain success in some way. Or perhaps for example, they're building a business, or they're planning something special. Maybe they have some kind of event or proceeding. They want to manifest something. Money, clout, beauty, etc. Whatever it is that is important to that person at the time, they can potentially harvest energy from you and use it for their own benefit. You do not have to be with somebody physically for them to be able to get energy from your resources. You could look at it like a bank account and doing a wire transfer. Here's your bank account of energy and here's their bank account of energy. And essentially, there's a wire transfer sending money over from your bank account into theirs. And then they take that. Now they've got more energy. Now you've been depleted somewhat or greatly, depending on how adept this person is or how adept the practitioner is. And then they're going to take that energy and use it for some other purpose. Some people have a general practice of energy harvesting with all the people that they meet. And one very common form of energy harvesting is just taking people's time. Your energy, when you're giving your energy away, you're engaging with somebody emotionally on some level. You choose to do that. Oftentimes people will choose to engage emotionally for some reason. Maybe they want a relationship. Maybe they want to have sex. Maybe they want to get some money. Maybe they want to, have dinner. Who knows what it is? I mean, everybody's has a different agenda, and people's agenda can change from day to day, depending on what their needs are. A mutual exchange of energy is a good thing. You put some into my account, then I put some into your account, and we go back and forth like that, and it feels good. It can have a resonant effect. It feeds itself. The energy is flowing back and forth, back and forth. And that is a resonant relationship or a balanced relationship. A resonant relationship, or the term resonance, is when something is propagating itself without utilizing energy, meaning it's a self-sustaining situation. I'm no engineer, I'm no scientist. As I've said in the past, I've spent a little bit of time learning about different things, and so, I relate these different elements that I've learned into my spirituality. This is how I view it, and this is my concept. When you have an equal give and take, it is rewarding to you and to the other individual, because think about it. When you're being fed energy or you're giving energy, you feel good. It could be something like a dopamine hit. It goes back and forth and it feels good, and it serves both individuals. Now, when somebody is energy harvesting, you're giving your energy to them and they are taking it, but they're not, feeding back into that energy loop. You can become somewhat depleted if you're giving or giving too much or over giving. But maybe it's your choice to give that energy. Maybe you're doing it from an altruistic standpoint. You want to help in some way. Maybe you feel divinely guided to give your energy to a situation. That may happen to people who consider themselves chosen ones or divinely guided individuals. It could happen in ways as simple as a parent giving to a child. Say your child is sick and you are compelled to help them. Or say you have a loved one who isn't feeling good, who's depressed or needs your help in some way. You're happily giving them your energy, and you don't mind if they harvest your energy, because you feel that in other ways you're being served by this relationship. When energy harvesting kind of changes into more of a siphoning type of thing, I've heard that term used, where somebody will come in and engage you in a way that may get your energy elevated, maybe in a sexual way, or maybe in an angry way, or maybe in a way that they're telling you something that's really engaging and they're trying to pump you up, basically. Pump you up so they can then, harvest that energy and then take it on with them. And the way that that this situation has happened is you'll get an intuitive hit that something feels off, or you'll feel depleted, you'll feel exhausted, after that interaction. You just don't feel good. And you can't quite put your finger on it because, of course, you probably have some kind of relationship with this person that you feel like is important enough to invest your energy in. The other way, if you're more adept, you may be intuitive or psychic, and you will know immediately, hey, wait a minute, that person just came in, harvested energy from me. And then you may find out later, oh, they had an important event, or they had, a meeting, or they were trying to meet someone, or they had a date, or they're trying to get money, or whatever that situation is. So you will know probably while it's happening, or you will know immediately after what the situation is about, or you may find out the next day or whenever. But your intuition, your psychic nature will tell you that something has occurred, and you will feel lower in energy, somewhat depleted, or greatly depleted, depending on a situation. Now, as I said, energy flows, and this does not have to occur with somebody sitting in front of you. Oftentimes we do have people in front of us, but this can happen from a distance. This can happen with somebody that is not close to you. If that person understands energy and the laws of energy, they can do that from afar. It's up to you to protect yourself from that situation. People will try and do this in many ways. Some may call it spiritual warfare. It's another way people harvest energy, is by sending bad energy towards you to deplete you, to take your energy, to put you in a negative mind frame, to lower your vibration, etc. The best way to protect yourself is through prayer, meditation, cleansing, and keeping your frequency or your vibration high. And we keep our vibration high through all of the things that I've mentioned, through healthy joy, through doing things that bring us joy, reading books. Maybe you have a hobby. Maybe you have a way that you like to channel your energy. Perhaps you exercise. Whatever it is, perhaps you dance. Whatever it is that you find healthy joy doing. But more importantly than that is to recognize when you're with an individual that wants to harvest energy. They will generally not be reciprocal in the relationship. They'll pop in, pump you up, grab some energy, and then pop out. This may be done physically through people texting you, DMing you on social media, wanting to take some of your time that way. Perhaps you are speaking to them over the phone, or you are literally getting together with them. Some people have a hookup culture. Oftentimes they'll be meeting people exclusively for the purpose of getting their energy, harvesting energy. And some people even harvest energy from inanimate objects. I know that sounds crazy, but perhaps you go to a place where a famous person has been. Well, their energy is going to linger at that place. Or there's an item that they owned. Their energy is going to linger on that item. And some people will collect items exclusively for the purpose of gathering the energy of the individual that owned that object. And some people may take that even a step further and not just own the object, but they'll use the object in a way that could be considered spellcasting or witchcraft, black magic, etc. As crazy as that sounds, there are many people that are connected to these arts. Many people use the art of harvesting energy to their benefit. The precautionary tale is that we have to be careful about harvesting from other people, because we really don't know, when we slept with that person, who they slept with, what energy they have on them, where they've been. Was that person a crazy person? Are they evil? I mean, we may be collecting energy that we don't want to have. Or if we are casting dark magic or just ill intentions towards somebody to gather their energy, well, that person may know how to send that right back to us. And so we have to be really careful, because we could be receiving what we sent out, and if we send out a big strong spell, it could be coming right back to us, and we weren't planning on that, and that could create problems in our life. That's karma. So my rule is, don't cast any negativity towards people. Don't harvest their energy unless it's reciprocal. Unless they want to give and you want to give, and you're going to start that cycle of resonance. When you start that cycle, you are going to enjoy that cycle. It's going to feed you. It's going to service you. It's going to put energy into your account. And it's going to put energy into their account. Nobody gets depleted in this cycle, because when you're in that cycle, it propagates endlessly without depletion. I'm asking you to be careful about what people you engage with. Remember, people will always tell you exactly what you want to hear, especially those people that think you're dumb, think you don't get it, misunderstand you, underestimate you, whatever it is. Keep in mind that you want to engage with people that have your best interest at heart. And sometimes it may be very difficult to figure out who those people are, but they will give you red flags, and it's up to us to recognize those red flags and to, recognize that this person isn't good for me. They're depleting my energy, and I need to stop this energy depletion cycle. So that's a little bit about energy harvesting. I hope that you've learned something, or this has grown your knowledge on this subject. And with that said, peace, love.